What's up, gentlemen? Welcome to another episode of Mantelligence. Women are complex creatures, and talking to them is a tricky thing. Texting them, not an easy feat either. In today's video, Kay, Larry, and I are breaking down texting tips and teaching you how to keep a text conversation going. We made a similar video over at our Mantelligence dating channel, where we give a rundown of texting rules every guy should know. I told you, texting girls isn't easy, and you can't have too many pointers. I'll also be revealing the number one thing you shouldn't do when texting a girl. If you want to learn how to spark a great text conversation, keep watching.
Number 5, the 3 questions game.
When a girl is showing signs she wants you to talk to her, all you really have to think about now is how to keep a text conversation going. Texting a girl you like for the first time can be pretty nerve-wracking, not to mention awkward, especially if you have no idea how to talk to a girl in the first place. Here's a fun and simple game that works as a great text conversation icebreaker. The 3 questions game is a relational psychology game introduced by spiritual influencer and author Teal Swan. According to her, the 3 questions game is a great way to get to know someone and get a sneak peek into their subconscious mind. Plus, girls love this kind of stuff, so I'm sure they'll enjoy playing this one. To play the game, she needs to answer 3 questions: her favorite color and 3 deep reasons why, her favorite animal and 3 deep reasons why, and her favorite form or body of water and 3 deep reasons why. The important thing here is to get her to answer as deeply and thoughtfully as possible. For example, her favorite color is blue. A good reason would sound like it's calm, powerful, and reliable, and not because it's the color of the ocean. Now, the secret here is that her answers actually symbolize something else. Her favorite color represents the truth about how she sees herself and her personality. This will help you decide if she's the type of girl you like. Her favorite animal represents the traits she would like in her perfect mate. If she says her favorite animal is a dog because it's sweet, loyal, and smart, and if you're exactly what your crush describes, you're in luck. Her favorite form or body of water symbolizes her view of sexuality. So if she answers lake because it's open, freeing, and deep, you know how she'll be in bed.
Interesting, right? You can even ask her follow-up questions about her answers, so you'll have more to talk about. Try it out. Don't know whether to talk to a girl or not? Watch this video where we break down all the signs she wants you to talk to her. Number 4, focus early texts on making plans.
Once you've made contact, one of the most important texting rules every guy should know is to focus your early text conversation on making plans. According to Christine Hassler, author of 20-something 20 Everything, too much pre-date texting smothers any spark you might have on your actual first date. In fact, during their focus groups, Ansari and Kleinenberg also noticed a texting trend that they dubbed the secretary problem, where potential couples would spend so much time trying to pencil each other in that they would burn out and spark would fizzle before their first meetup. If you're wondering how to text a girl you like, according to Vanessa Marin, a licensed marriage and family therapist, in order to avoid the secretary problem, make specific plans. Instead of texting, "Want to do something this weekend?" say, "Hey, I'd love to take you out for dinner Wednesday night."
If you can reference back to a conversation where you talked about a restaurant or type of food you both like, even better. You can say something like, "Hey, how about dinner at that restaurant we talked about on Wednesday night? Around 8-ish? Remember, texting should be the prelude to a conversation, not the conversation itself. Don't know how to text a girl for the first time? Check out this video where we break down all the texting rules every guy should know. Number 3, share playlists.
Ever wondered how a girl wants you to text her? Generally, girls love it when guys ask about their lives, hobbies, interests, favorite food, favorite movie, taste in music, etc. This tells them that you generally want to get to know them. If you've been watching our videos for a while now, you probably already know that people love talking about themselves, and that self-disclosure or sharing something about yourself with another person is a great way to increase bond and attraction toward each other. If you've been wondering how to text women and how to keep a text conversation going, the best kind of self-disclosure is sharing music. In fact, many researchers believe that music plays a significant role in strengthening social bonds. In a 2013 review of the research on music, Stefan Kolch, a music psychologist at the Free Air University in Berlin, described several mechanisms through which music impacts our ability to connect with one another by impacting brain circuits involved in empathy, trust, and cooperation.
Listening to music together also releases oxytocin in the brain. According to psychologist Shahram Heshmat, oxytocin, also called the trust hormone or love hormone, enhances the brain reward system in response to love and social bonding and contributes to a long-term relationship. So the next time you have a text conversation with a girl you like, ask her about her favorite songs or ask her to recommend one for you. Spotify even lets you create a playlist together and listen to music even when you're miles apart. Don't know how to text a girl? Watch this video where we teach you how a girl wants you to text her. Guys, we still have 2 more items coming up, but before we continue, I just want to remind you that by the end of this video, we're also revealing the number 1 thing you shouldn't do when texting a girl. If you want to learn how to spark a great text conversation, keep watching. Number 2, cliffhanger texts.
If you've been wondering how to keep a text conversation going, I have a trick that will keep a girl on her toes and excited for your message. Cliffhanger texts. Cliffhanger texts are kind of like sentences that are interesting or thrilling enough to pique a girl's attention and curiosity. The trick is to make her wait for your answer and come back with a really good one so she's always anticipating your text message. But don't do this often because you don't want her to think that you're playing with her. Examples of these are, the craziest thing happened to me today. I have to tell you about it. Seriously, you're gonna laugh so hard. I have to tell you, you know what I like about you? And my personal favorite, would you like to know a secret? If she says yes, you can go on and tell her you like someone and describe her a little bit. That almost always gets a laugh and a reply back.
Number 1, never just say, hey.
Here's one of the important texting rules men should always remember. Of course, you gotta have substance when talking to a girl. You might think a hey, hi, or hello are cute, but it's not. As Ansari and Kleinenberg explain, the hey text seems like a perfectly harmless message to send, but that one word says a lot more than you realize. It's generic, dull, and lazy. It makes the recipient feel like they're not very special or important, and it makes you as the sender seem the same way. No information is being shared and nothing is being asked of the recipient, and it's incredibly easy to ignore.
It's time to reveal the number 1 thing you shouldn't do when texting a girl. Gentlemen, never be too overbearing. It's a text, so keep it light. Don't send unsolicited nudes, flood her with messages, send a booty text, or text her when you're drunk. That's just tacky. Do you know any more texting rules you think men should always follow? How do you keep a text conversation going? Share your thoughts in the comment section below.
We hope you enjoyed today's episode. Sparking a great text conversation with a girl you like will be as easy as pie as long as you follow these tips. Don't know whether to talk to a girl or not? Watch this video where we break down all the signs she wants you to talk to her.